Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. Last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season. Really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get at number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo.
Oh, he should have intercepted that. Come on.
Contact, no
Why
call,
didn't he
and it's
intercept
third
that?
down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Keep to lead there to stop him. They'll run with a former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
What was that?
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. On play action, it's Garoppolo.
Ooh, let's go.
And he's taken down. Corey Littleton coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Jared Goff and the NFC champs, they get ready to begin this drive. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And an alley to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that? Hitting the defense hard early. And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Goff. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Field goal's all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jimmy Garoppolo and his offense heading back on the field. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
Oh, let's go.
Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap. It felt like they had to try and keep him upright.
It's caught by Coleman.
Damn, I almost got
Give
the
him 2
quarterback
yards
again.
on that play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. All stats and scores from games in progress.
I don't even know why they can't win
Scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
To the races, down the right side. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down. And I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
So a special teams mistake on a
That's all right.
punt return.
It's still good for
Think
field
about the
position.
momentum that leaks out after that play, right? It's built up, terrific return, everyone's excited.
Let's go, first
On
down.
the ground, can bring it way, way back.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. While the
You
training
better be
staff
coming
works
back.
on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 2nd and inches, Goff. They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A Ram first down as Goff finds Cup. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
6 yards, I know. Oh.
Now Goff.
No, you're supposed to stay in
But it's
bounds. Come on.
incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Come on,
Meanwhile,
man.
on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming
good
from
play,
both
though.
sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Zuerlein, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate, 87% in 2018.
19 seconds showing the play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an alley to run. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
How'd you not
And
intercept
out of
that,
bounds
man?
on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. And Gold is able to put it through. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start by heading out west. State Farm Stadium in Glendale. And it's the Falcons who are out in front in the second quarter. Calvin Ridley, a touchdown reception. From there, we head east to check out the Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in...
We now proceed to the start of the second half. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Samson Abuka coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
This is brought in at the 21. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head up.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Corey Littleton able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that's going to make it 4th down.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Last year for Everett, just 33 catches, 2 touchdowns, but he really has a chance to cement himself as a top tight end in this offense. People around the organization said he had a really good offseason, and he's ready to make that next step. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run. It's Gurley. And an alley to run.
Let's go, Gurley.
Get this inside the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he's got it. And he's brought down. The Rams here on the move. They've got another 1st down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Back now in Los Angeles. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Let's go, Gurley.
Todd Gurley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, I missed it.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play
Really?
sheet. Or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Drops it off for Coleman. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. This is Coleman with a grab.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Garoppolo. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
Oh, I should have been able to intercept that. Come on.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see
Come
some
on,
pressure
defense.
here.
Tighten up.
The
Let's
pressure
go.
drops off as they'll look to throw.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Let's
Offensively, they're going
go.
to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Gone. And that will be
What?
incomplete.
You should have caught that. Come on.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here comes Pettis on the return. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 6. Just over a minute 40 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Back to throw, Garoppolo. He's got Smith here. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. He's back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And that's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler, Eric Weddle. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. A desperation heave for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end, we win. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for Los Angeles, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.
Alrighty, that was a good win. Even though it was a low-scoring game. Really low-scoring game. But still came out with the win.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story will flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison and claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet his best is opening. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got the chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash got
I wonder if I can trade my quarterback for Dak Prescott.
Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, dismissive, the opposition ain't on that lane switching. This is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials.
I wonder if I can get Ezekiel Elliott. Still can't get him. I'm not to say it was. Bet you I could get him.